Welcome to TRADEREP. This is Short Hammer. It is the 8th of August 2019, and we're taking a look at CI. Now, CI post earnings has just been selling, and this is pretty much I'll say the playbook for quite a few of the healthcare tickers, whether be it ANTM, UNH, that on earnings they dipped, but then they bought back up. So CI is not doing anything strange on this sell-off or this pullback, you can say. It pushed down through the yearly pivot, and if you look across here at this level, you see a little bit of congestion at previous points, and right now the buyer stepped in and they're pushing us up. So this is definitely an interesting ticker that I'm watching. It sort of regained the supply demand zone in the 158 159 area, pushed through the 163 by 164.51 supply demand zone, and right now what I'm watching for is, look at these lower wicks, this accumulation here. I want to see if it's able to push up through that and then potentially give us a squeeze into the 169 area. So this is going to be interesting to watch to see, is this going to be an area where we see a little bit of rejection, potential pullback to the 164.51, and will the buyer step in and give us a push back up? So I'll be keeping an eye on CI for a potential scalp play. Let's look at the 5-minute chart to see what we have. So if we look at the 5-minute chart on CI, we opened and it pushed down. Similar pattern to the SPY, kind of like a push down to the open, like how the market was. Then a squeeze to the upside. Pull back, top of the supply demand zone, and then a little bit of bounce and a push up here, and kind of petered out here right at that level that we were seeing where there was a little bit of congestion a few weeks back. So I'll be watching CI to see what it does. Where's our main intraday pivot? It's hiding in here. So the main intraday pivot is interesting, is right here above our supply demand zone. So I'll see if it pulls back to this area again, and if the buyers step in. If the buyers step in, I'll take the elevator up right back to this potential resistance area right below this. I think this is the weekly pivot. Yep, so from here to here is what I'll be looking for if the buyers step in. So that's what I'll be watching for on CI tomorrow. We get a pullback right above supply demand zone, maybe a pierce, buyers bias back above, and a push. And my stop would be whatever the low of the day was, depending if it's not too far. And I'll be looking for a squeeze to the upside. But we'll see how the market opens up and if this is just moving with the market. If this is moving with the market, then I may not take this play, because if the market doesn't bounce, it may not have strength of its own to also bounce from here and go back up. But I'm keeping an eye on CI just based on the other healthcare tickers having post earnings just sold off, then buyers stepping in and pushing them up quite a few points. So that's my plan on CI, and I'll be keeping an eye on it during the cash session.